These are the champions, and this is the champions. Good evening, welcome to the Champions League 2022 edition, or if you want 2021 edition, because that is the PCM in which we will be playing it. With me tonight, we have the pleasure of having Gifiti and
Hello.
Didamore.
Hello.
Welcome, guys.
Hello.
It's round one. It's a mess. And many people say this, and they're right. One of the most dangerous rounds. Do you guys agree? Because I do.
Yes, I agree. You saw in the World Cup that in first round classics everything can happen, with some surprises going further. So maybe
For sure, man.
today,
And
yes.
it's gonna be 8-man lobbies, which are extremely messy when we have that mix of experienced and not so much experienced players. So we can actually see some surprises here.
Indeed.
A first round. It's always a first round. It's always a mess, even on the World Championship. That we gotta tell the difference between players is way bigger in the World Championship, where we usually have a bigger pack of noob players. And here we have only the champions. We have only the best players of each country, even if we have some that are really not well known in the international community.
Yeah, I mean, they all earn their spots here.
But they all earn their spots here. It's not free for everyone. And I'm going to tell you, this is going to be a total mess in the groups. We are going to see some strange things happen. So yeah, let's hope everything goes in a funny way, and we have some fun here watching this event.
Just one thing, because D will be our center court for the evening, which unluckily for me, I'm playing on, so that's going to be fun days. Tell me, we have Grassi, Yubi, myself, Agapik, Pierre, Solipe, Ale Pere, and PCM Easterns. I'm not Jakob. What do you think is going to happen here? There's a huge gap in skill differences here.
It's true that we have Ale Pere, the well-known world champion, and is clearly the main favorite, in my opinion, to win the group. But this is classics, and we all know classics are not supposed to be that easy, even for world champions. So I think, except for the PCM Eastern Europe guy that I unfortunately do not have seen running, so I cannot comment it.
Well,
But
they're not the only one, to be honest.
all the others are players that are here already for some years, that have a good experience playing PCM, and even if there is eventually some level difference between them, I don't think I would be surprised if any of them passes this round and gets through the second round.
All right. I was going to ask you, but you already stated it in your opening comments. Ale Perry is for you the favorite of this group. I agree as well. And I would put Grassi in second place to pass. Turtle is going to be harder. I think there's a lot of good people here that can fight for it. Solipe, Pierre, myself, even Naga, pretty much everyone, I guess. Do you think
And
that's
now,
going to be the hardest
yeah,
fight?
and
Yeah.
undoubtedly, I think everyone in this group has a shot. As I told you, I don't know the player from Eastern Europe, so I cannot talk about him. But everyone else is certainly a recognized name. We have Solipe that played the World Championship finals 2 years ago, if I'm not wrong. We have also other players that are at World Championship semifinals. And yeah, so I cannot say that I would be surprised if any of them finishes in a good position and passes. I think Alapere will play for the safest he can. So he tries to pass the round and do not have any more problems. Of course, he's going to try to win, but he's also going to try to get his points and get through without trouble. About the others, I think it's pretty hard to say who is going to pass besides Alapere in this group. I think.
I think all other ones are hoping for a bunch sprint because that's just random chances to get a good position. If they go to the sprint, everyone makes a chance.
Yes,
All
of
right.
course. We know it's not 100% luck, but it's very important to understand how sprint works.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's certainly luck is a very important part of it. I think no one can deny that. And yeah, and we will see who is the next winner of the Champions League in classics. I remember last season the final podium was Leo Falandri, Gabi, and Aquarius. So Alpere, for example, that was the winner of two and third place in inline, didn't make to the final of classics. So anything can happen here. And I think Leo Falandre, Gabi, and Aquarius will be also on the fight in the other groups. So yeah, let's going to see who is going to join them from this group. So remember me, Big Dog, how many pass?
3 people. I have actually fond memories of classics. Last time I played them at high level was in the World Championships. I reached semis, but I think here it's going to be way harder. Like you said, the competition is the elite, and we have 3 spots if I recall correctly. Emma can correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I remember, it's 3 spots only.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 3
That's
spots is
already
probably
going offensively in the
A courageous rider is looking to break.
stage.
We already have several break attempts, but as usual, everyone trying to attack at once means the break does not go. So
Yep.
thanks, guys. Cheers. Lovely.
Yes, it's always the same. Let's say the first steps are always the same. We are going to try to see a breakaway forming. We have here curiously Agapek. It's a good pleasure to see him playing even with the situation in Ukraine. And
I think that's an amazing thing.
yeah.
Right now that he still has the passion to play this game with what he's living. So
And
man,
and
congrats.
I'm really happy that PCM can take him some moments out of
Yeah,
the
I was really happy to play with him. I think it was Friday, last Friday, if I recall correctly, in IPL, because I felt proud as an organizer that we could actually give a moment of joy in such a horrible time that he and all his countrymen are living. And I hope it all ends well and soon.
Of course, and we are going to see how Agapek does today. He certainly is also a player
Oh,
with
he's
a lot of
motivated.
experience.
He's
Uh,
motivated.
and let's see if he can pass to the semifinals. I would not be surprised, to be honest.
No, he's a good player.
So we have the breakaway. Emea, do we want to show us the breakaway so we can understand who is there?
Hello,
So we have Pierre, Alapera, 3-man, Solipai, 2-man. The big dog is also there with 3, if I'm not wrong. And Hubi.
We have
Grossi
Solipai, Yubi, and Pierre has 2 only, exactly.
Solipai has the 76 Hills guy. There.
Let me confirm. He does, yes. Yes, he does.
Okay,
he has a 77 flat guy.
Yes, okay. And the mountain guys, Emea, is there any mountain guy there? I mean, they are, of course. There is a 79 mountain over there, I think, in one of the players. Yes, it's Ala Perez 79, is Marc Soler. And we have...
I have a 79.
Yeah, you have a 79 too. So we are going to see the start of Passo Balestrino. And the advantage over the group is already 1 minute 10. So it looks like the breakaway has some distance. Let's see who is going to push in the peloton to close the gap.
I think A gap is only missing. So
who is only missing? Sorry, the more?
A gap is missing in the break. So he has to.
Agap is missing there.
Pierre sending his 83 mountain rider.
Yes. Who is joining?
That's Pierre, his 70 with his 83 mountain rider, and now Yubi is attacking with both mountain riders.
Emea, look back.
Go to
and
there is Hubi. There is Hubi
with 4 guys. Oh, Jakob also not in the break.
At this point, I want to tell viewers, I'm going to stop working, obviously, because UB has loads of people in the front. So at this point, I lost the obligation to work, and nobody else wants to. So I just have to play catch up to those guys, because UB is right now pacing himself very hard to try and get a gap.
UB with offensive play style again, like we saw yesterday.
What is the nationality of I'm Not Jaco?
Polish.
He's from Eastern Europe. No,
he's
not. That's not the Polish Jakov. No, I don't know the exact nationality, but he's from Eastern Europe.
I'm gonna show.
He's not Polish. He's not Jakov. He tells you.
It's.
I mean, he announces it on his name. I don't know what else do you expect.
According to, wait, I'm not seeing them.
So the breakaway has some interesting gap between the 2 groups. So we have a front group that counts on. Emea, please. We have a front group that counts on Hubi, I think. The 4 riders of Hubi. The big dog, can you confirm me?
Yeah, that's 4 riders right now.
And who more in the front group?
Solipai, and I just arrived as well.
Okay, Solipai and the big dog. So we have an interesting gap for the second group, and another interesting gap for the peloton. That is 3 minutes from the peloton to the second group. And I think Emea is not here right now.
So he's working some issues. Don't worry, he's working some issues.
Okay, we have a break in the peloton too. So
that would be me.
Yes, that's Solipai trying to close the gap. Alapere is playing as usual in the back in this moment.
That would be me, because I feel that right now the race is falling apart, and it might be a good place to actually try and connect to E1. So I'm going to try that.
It's completely broken. The group on the front counts on the riders that were already there and some more. I think Pierre now has 3 guys in the front group, if I'm not wrong. 4 guys.
He had 3 last time I checked, but I've been managing both places. Let me see. I'll tell you. Yes, he has 3. Grassi has 3. I dropped Pitcock, so right now I only have 2.
Yes.
And we have 5 riders in the second group that is 140 behind, and 40 seconds behind is the peloton.
That would be me, and I'm Not Jakob has 1 rider there, which is the 73 sprinter, 80 flat guy, and obviously the couples guy.
Another attack by Solipai in the front group. He's going for it with Arcas and Izagirre. That would be his 62, 68 Mountain Hills and 26 Hills guy. We also have the front group now united again because they didn't let him break. And the 5 guys from E2 are arriving on the front group. They are 40 seconds behind now. They cut almost 1 minute. And Hubi is pushing in the front group to not let the big dog enter easily in the front group.
Naturally. I mean, I think I would do the same if I was him, but
he got
I
4
think
guys, so
eventually
he can.
this is all gonna get together at some point, and these groups will obviously be the first ones.
Yep. After the final next climb, there is a big flat part where all the groups can come
And
together.
obviously, I'm gonna try and force that a bit sooner here. Let me see if I can do that. It's gonna be risky.
Of course, the big dog is taking a risky strategy so far.
Absolutely.
He's not maintaining his leader. That's something we are used to see from the big dog. But this is a long stage still. It's 130 kilometers to go, and anything can happen. So we will see what happens with the big dog.
Okay, I have reached the
The
cost me
front-
Pitcock, but I have reached the front group.
Well, and who is the player? Who is the rider that's not in the front group but behind 20 seconds? It's
That's the Pitcock that I dropped
okay.
because he was well. I didn't drop him; he was dead.
Yeah, okay.
He had to kill himself to.
We start the second mountain of this stage, so we have a small advantage by the Hubi guy that is pushing all the group. He's pushing so strong that he actually broke the group. Now Hubi
And he's
has
attacking Yubi with 4?
yes, Hubi is attacking with 4, and in the wheel there is a British guy.
That would be me, but I'm gonna send Car down because I was actually helping him relay, but he wants to go solo. To be fair, that's not my interest at this point.
Also, Francesco Grassi right now breaking, and Agap is doing an attack with the 5 riders from the peloton, and is coming. Oh, and he stopped those riders.
Oh.
Wow, this is a mess. Right now, there's still an A1 group, and let me tell you, there's a few leaders here. Grassi, Solipe, I think, might get
Agap doesn't understand why did he stop.
Yeah, I don't understand either. Why did he stop?
I'm gonna have to stop here soon as well because I think Yubi's going a bit too soon, so I'm gonna stick around in the
Wait, his
peloton
team
for now.
abandoned.
Agap is abandoning all his riders for an unknown
I think it's a
reason.
bug. I believe it's a bug.
Oh.
Don't know if we should rehost.
EMEA.
Bug. EMEA. Agap is bugged. His riders are quitting. EMEA.
Let's see what EMEA does. At the same time, the peloton is going together.
0 riders remaining.
I don't like that the peloton is moving at a point where someone is potentially, not potentially, for sure bugged, because I've seen this before.
All his riders were abandoned the race.
I saw him stop when he was attacking, and then
Yes.
Man, are you not listening to us here? Is there a communication? He didn't put 0, bro. It's a bug.
Should have defeated.
Why would I shut up?
Oh.
Well, streaming is over.
He retired? No, I don't think so.
I saw the bug with Basso in.
Okay, so yeah, we have a read, obviously, and that might be a chance for me to rethink tactics because that was being really hard on my bars, and they were getting good. I was recovering them, but I don't think that was the right move, and I think I'm going to rethink that strategy for the second take.
Let just a moment. I will be really quick.
And yes, the Agap was bugged. I've seen people. It's not often, but I've seen people having that same issue in this PCM, which is annoying as fuck, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna keep my eyes on both my DMs and the commentators channel between there. When I read text channels, the rest I'm gonna keep on stream and on game. When I'm out here, streaming again. Meanwhile, guys, first impressions of this false start. Can anyone hear? Don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. I was saying while we wait for the for the second start. Any impressions on what was going on this false start, this lobby that needs a re?
Yeah, it was a bit offensive. I didn't expect it from the start that people are playing that offensive already. I was thinking,
well, it's Yubi. I always expect this from
Yeah.
Yubi. He's a uber offensive player, sometimes too much for his own sake.
Yeah.
But it was becoming a very interesting broken race, broken in the good sense, because
Yeah,
the
indeed,
peloton was chattering.
That was pretty good, yes.
There are no train rules, right?
Um,
Fuck if I know. Sure, Emma will tell me.
Didn't they remove trains in Ita Cup when Miko did 6-man attacks?
Yeah, that's Ita. This is not Ita. This is Champions League. I know I've read it. I don't remember it though.
I'm gonna.
Oh, no train rules. Thank God, AMA. God bless you and Francesco Grassi and this amazing organization for not having noob rules. Thank you. This is not Mickey Mouse. Yeah, it's fine as long as you are here in case of an emergency. Okay, I'll keep it up. So, guys, NMA, if you can put it, the actual stream live on Discord for us to comment, or for the others because I'm watching it. So this guy is gonna stay with this guy, as Frabo would say, and then we have this guy. I like this guy, and I think this guy should be here. Oh no, shit, not this guy. Oh, this is a mess. Okay, this guy. Okay, this is good. All right, we are back live. D. Damore, if you wanna make the honors for a bit, as I'm sorting out my team.
You.
Okay, nice, AMA. That's very good news.
Yubi already starting again with that.
Okay, and Yubi goes again, and this time I want to see calmly who he takes. Nothing to worry about. Solipay joins as well. We've lost Gifiti around somewhere. There's that, but we'll continue on.
I'm here. Sorry.
No worries. We have restarted the lobby. I was going to ask because I asked the Damore as well. Your first thoughts on that false start that we had, which seemed a very offensive race at that point.
No, he's muted again.
He's muted again. Lovely.
Okay. Sorry, I'm back. Sorry. Just it was my mother commenting things. She wanted to comment the race. So
if she wants to comment the Champions League, please tell her she may join us.
No. Okay. So yes, it was a very attacked race in the first round that we had that was suspended, and now we have the same man on the front with Solipay and Grassi and Hube. Three very active players in the last stage, and we
and the big dog attacks. The big dog attacks. Sorry, keep going.
what a surprise! The big dog tries to join the front. Now he takes the 79 mountain with him.
I also took it the last time, by the way.
So he tries to after he completely screwed up last time, he tries to screw it up again in this time.
I mean, I never stop trying to screw up. It's my destiny.
The pair not joining this time.
Okay, Ame. Okay, and we have seen many people trying to join the last time, but this time it looks a bit calmer, as some people prefer to stay in the peloton so far, at least till the mountain starts.
Oh my God! What are these guys doing? Facing 85 the whole time? Let me in, idiots! You need me.
The big dog. EMEA is telling me that it's 30 kilometers to go in Group A. So when you want to change to
switch there, EMEA, when you want,
you can go. I will tell everyone when we see it. So far, we continue to see the big dog trying to join the front group, and Grassi making the things difficult for him.
Oh, Grassy, are you high on fumes, man?
Not
The
the
big
first
dog is
time.
clearly the commentator. The big dog is clearly partial about
I'm very,
the
very
player,
partial. I just want to say,
about the
as a
player, the big dog.
as a commentator, yes, very partial. I just want to say, as a commentator, what Grassy doing is a bit stupid because these 3 men in the break would help. Actually, it's not a big break, so the help would be needed. And the fact he's forcing me this hard to join means I won't be able to help outright when I reach it. So he's just wasting both of our times.
The big dog is in the group and wasting bars as usual. He's
Exactly.
going to do a beautiful job for Gracie now.
No, I'm not.
What a surprise!
I mean, I can't. Like I said, he forced me to spend energy, unnecessary energy, to reach that group. Whereas if I didn't, I would have been able to help outright as soon as I arrived. So that's on him.
Okay. IMA, I will switch to A then.
Please do.
And the comment I will open I will open group A, yes, and we are on 26.7 kilometers to go. Yes, we are on group A. Dedamor, are you on group A with the stream of Aquarius?
Yep.
Okay, so you are seeing 26 kilometers to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now 25.
25, yes. So we are going to start now the downhill that comes
Attack and
with
downhill. That's also a smart
yes,
tactic.
and we have an attack. Interesting attack by the guys that are the Dutch guys. I don't know who is the
Is it
player.
Miko? It's Ben Young.
Is Ben Young? Okay, Ben Young attacks. We have in this group players, well-known players as Aquarius, Daniel Miko, and As Gaming. We have also Tomas, and I think we have a British, and I don't know who it is. We have Matteo Alvisi too. Always good to see. And George is George. The British guy is George. So we are approaching the final kilometers, the 18 kilometers to go. We are going to start the climb with Ben Young with a small advantage over the group.
And Miko pacing behind, as usual.
Okay. And yes, Miko is pacing behind. That's not a big surprise. But they try to close out, and it's an attack by Rudy Fernandez and by Aquarius. And we have a gap of 20 seconds over the group. And Benjong stopped Cruiswick. Aquarius is already in the group with Benjong. And the gap is closed. It's not really closed. Someone else joined the group. I think it's George.
Georgios.
And now we are seeing the preparation for the last 10 kilometers and the start of the last 2 climbs. Pinamare is the first one. And the group is together. 37 riders is a lot of riders to start the final climb, but we all know when Miko is in game, this usually happens. And 7 kilometers and the climb starts. Let's see. I think the positioning of the riders is very much in benefit of Us Gaming, who is right there in the front. I think it's Us Gaming.
There was Miko. Miko is the Arkea.
Oh yeah. Okay, Arkea is Miko. So Miko, 5 kilometers. Capomele to start. Let's see who is on the front. Let's see. It's maybe the Italians, maybe Miko. Aquarius also not very badly positioned, but people start to sprint already. Let's see who is going so far. Now it's very important to see the slipstreams. And is Aquarius going to pass? Aquarius maybe? No, he's blocked.
Ben Young or Miko?
It's Ben Young. It's
Ben
a win for Ben Young. Ben Young beats Miko and Alvisi third with Aquarius fourth. Is the car was damaging Aquarius and eventually got blocked on the right side. So it's not a good start for the man that finished the third overall last season. Aquarius.
I want to say, guys, that I have a slight delay on Carlos' stream, which allowed me to rewatch this. Oh boy, what a sprint! What a little bit mess of a sprint, but that was entertaining to watch. And Ben Young takes the first win.
We are going to Group C
Yep.
very quickly because we are already in the Pinamare climb 2. Joe Whiteley is very well positioned. We see him right there in the right side of our screen. We also see a Spanish guy that I suppose it's Miro Rivera. And we have a Colombian, should be Yais,
Or Alder, I think. I don't
or
know.
Alder, I'm not sure. Maybe Alder.
Or El Colombiano. So many Colombians.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. We have Leo Falandri too, important, and Joe chooses to follow.
Struggling.
Joe is struggling. He tried to follow Leo Falandri. It's a very strange move, to be honest. Joe, I don't think it's going to get a good result on this sprint, and the win is
maybe.
going to the
win
win
is going to Leo Falandri.
is going to yes,
Italia.
it's to Italy. It's to
Oh no, Alvise is in there.
no, it's not Alvise. It's
It's by the way Mendes.
I'm not sure. I don't have. I will need to look at the groups really quick.
To look at the starting list. I also have no idea.
Frabo is the
winner.
Frabo.
Il grandissimo Frabo.
Frabo
Congratulations, but that's only
the
1/3
Spanish
of the
was
job
not
done.
Miro, was Mendes, and the Colombian was El Colombiano, I think.
Who's the Eritrean guy? Rest of the world guy.
It's we have 2 Colombians maybe.
The rest of the world is, I think,
it's Leo Falandri
as world champion.
Okay. So it has been an interesting ending, but a good result for Fravo. It's a very important win for him.
So far, we've had some
very bad start
for some players.
Joe.
And to be honest, it's a surprise that it was so bad for Joe. He completely messed up the sprint and tried to follow Leo at the middle of it, and then it completely broke his chances. So he needs to do it. I think
he might have lost position there and tried to follow to try and recover it, and it might have failed. I wasn't fully looking because I'm doing my race as well. But that's not a good start for Joe. I did not see his final positioning, but I know it wasn't podium, so not a great start.
No, Joe finished 7th.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, definitely terrible.
He finished behind a Portuguese guy that should be at the car.
Meanwhile, we have a sprinter hunt here in this stage because there's a massive pace, and it's Alepere putting it and going with a guy that is for sure not Jakub.
Yes, we are in Group D again, and we see Solipe in the front, if I'm not wrong, going out alone.
No, Alepere. Oh, in the front.
Solipe and
Ubi.
In the front, it's Solipe with Ubi, and Alepere is now making his move.
Yeah, Alepere is making his long-distance move as usual. I'm not Jakub and Pierre are trying to follow the Spaniards, and they are trying to join Ubi at the front and Solipe. We also see that Alepere group is almost catched by another group of 7 riders, where I suppose is the rest of you. The big dog.
It's Grassi, and it's Agap, and it's Solipe's sprinter.
Okay. And you? Where are you?
Oh, I'm in the peloton.
Okay. The big dog changed strategies and now stays on the peloton.
So, not sure, but I think I'm the only one. Which at this rate, I don't really mind right now, but we'll see how this evolves.
Okay. So yeah, interesting fight on there, and Hubi's advantage grows to 45 seconds, Hubi's group, with also Solipe that has no obligations there. He just needs to wait for Hubi to spend one of his riders. Let's see, Hubi is doing so. Solipe is trying to collaborate, maybe? I'm not sure. For now, I only see Hubi on the front of the group.
Wait.
Yeah, right now I'm putting the pace because, well, I kind of have to. A small pace. I'm not really trying hard to relay, but it's seeing a little bit of the gap, and now it's steady.
Interesting. And we are approaching the 100 kilometers to go, and I wait for the instructions of EMEA to put in the group C.
In Group C, it was not Leo Falandri with Rest of the World, but Mariano who finished second.
Mariano.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, well, that's actually shocking more than interesting, but good for him.
Yes, B. Sorry, I was talking about B, not C.
Oh, shit. Fuck my life.
We stay in D for now. EMEA is controlling it well, so we are going to see if Ubis and Solipace breakaway is going to last for longer. I don't think so. They stop relaying. Ubis surrenders and gets absorbed by the second group. Now we have two pelotons, one of 21 and one of 26, and the only player that doesn't has that has a rider in both pelotons is the big dog.
Well, right now I'm not worried about that. Going solid.
I also think you shouldn't worry. It's still 100 kilometers to go. You have much time to.
Right now, it's a good place to be in as long as I don't let that gap open excessively, obviously.
Yes, 1 minute. Let's see. Maybe you have some collaboration on the back.
I want to see if, aside Solipay, if you could actually tell me. Oh, I think Yubi might have a sprinter here as well. Try to identify how many people have sprinters here, not just for me, but for the viewers as well, to know what is going on. For now, I only can find Solipay's quick glance. And Pierre as well.
Just give me a moment again.
So this means there are at least two sprinters in the front. As silence absorbs us, we continue with Group D. You are watching the Champions League. And
in Group B, we are going to the final big climb.
Yes, B is.
Alright, guys, call it. I'm gonna stick here for a bit.
Yes, B is final climb now.
And attack on me from Miro in the front.
Yes, and Miro is trying to do something different, something that the other groups we didn't saw. Maybe Benyong. I think Benyong did it, but Benyong attacked
in the downhill.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the downhill. So let's see if Miro Ribera's plan comes to something. He goes with Swaxon. Swaxon is also going
close
on.
behind is Chris Haase from Argentina, I think.
Yes, 19 seconds is the other group. And Chris Haase, an interesting name that is a complete rookie on this tournament level. And Miro is
texting.
Is private messaging again. What a surprise! Miro Rivera. Always.
He doesn't learn. He never learns.
Yes. I remember Miro Rivera that he was for team play. He was bad.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking. What did he say?
I think he said, "Let's leave."
Yes.
That's what? Sorry.
Let's leave because he's acting with Swaxon. So this is kind of expected. Miro Rivera's behavior is.
I guess it's prime. No, classic Rivera. Sorry.
Yes, classic Rivera. And now the three climbers go alone. Miro Rivera's, the Chris Hayes, and Swaxon. The groups are coming behind super fast, however, and they are going to catch them very quickly. There he goes.
Many attacks on the top.
There is a Czech guy that I guess is who?
Burgers?
Oh, I see Swaxon in a
Mogus.
They're coming there with a video, but he seems to be fine.
Oh, it's Basel. Yeah. It's Basel, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's Czech.
Yes, Basel closed the gap. Now we are going to see
Miro with 3.
There goes. Miro does the attack in the perfect moment, just like Ben-Yong. But in Ben-Yong's case, it wasn't good enough. Let's see if it's good enough for Miro Rivera.
Let's see who closes.
A lot of players are dropping their riders for the last time.
Belgian guy.
Yes, the Belgian guy is pushing. I guess the Belgian guy is
Arnorius.
Honorius, maybe?
Yes. Yes.
Honorius, yes. Honorius is there. So let's see what we can see. Let's see if
And Miro is not happy with Arnorius.
yes, he's clearly not happy because Swaxen has a sprinter that gives Swaxen an advantage there, and also responsibility. But Miro's advantage looks really, really nice.
Yep.
Well, of course, we still have some flat parts.
Swaxen attacks.
Swaxen attacks, and the group is not following. I don't understand this group. Norris is the only one to react. He puts his sprinter on the wheels of Swaxen. Sprinter, no, is sorry, it is a flat guy, and he closes the gap. It was Norris there, closing the gap. We have a puncture. That's but it was in the second group. I think it was Nasser Buhani. I guess it's second group. And now Swaxen is doing the work. He's attacking again. Let's see if the guys go after him. Is Tijo now closing the gap? Miro Ribera is breakaway is over, and Tijo attacks. Now is Tijo going on the move? And
there is a gap. There's a gap.
Swaxen to react.
Swaxen and Miro.
Yeah, Tijo, Swaxen, and Miro, and this could be a very interesting breakaway to go to the end. They have a 20-second advantage, and Pinamar is only 3 kilometers away. Let's see. The guys are coming. It's Alder pushing in the group, and everyone is back together. 28 riders less than in the Mikos group.
We're still going to a sprint.
This is going to a sprint, but let's see what Pinamare can do.
Let's see who is in the front. Baso is going full.
Baso is going very strong in this moment.
Is going full.
Tijo is going full, and Swaxen is not going full, but he has a very good position on the left side of the screen. Swaxen riders are dropping, also Alder's the riders, but in the front, where it matters, Baso is very good. What a very good position by Baso.
Indeed.
And let's see if he can maintain it into Capomele. If he does, he can't be one of the favorites. Let's see. Alder is also in the
Kalash
middle.
going strong from the left side.
Yes, I see the French guy strong there. And Miro Ribera is not so strong. Neither is Swaxen. Interesting.
Kalash is a big gap.
Is Amoxos. Amoxos is Basos, yeah?
Yes.
But Basos? No, it's
El Colombiano.
It's El Colombiano with Basos second, and El Colombiano third, and Basos fourth.
Meanwhile, here Agapik attacks. The break ended, and now we have Soliperi 3-man in the front. Agapik joining him.
What a big win by Alder. Yep. And Basos finishing second and fourth, and Alder finishing first and third. It's a deception for Miro Ribera, and also for
no, it's the usual thing for him. No.
So,
meanwhile, everything is to be played here on Group D, because right now we have 4 men up the front, and Ale Perry seems to be the one finally trying to close that gap, and I have no plans to follow at this point.
In which group are you still? The big group?
Oh, Group D, I think, is the only one still in the first stage. Right?
Now we're back to D,
That's not what I meant. In which group in the peloton?
Oh, I'm in the peloton, which is A1, and the front only has now 6 riders, and this is the point where after this tiny bump that we're climbing now, there's going to be the decisive main climb of the stage. Then there will be 2 others. There will be very important as well, but I guess this will be a great test for those who have been conserving the sprinters. And that's not my case, even though I still have mine, but he was in the first break attempt I did, so clearly I didn't play to conserve him. But those are tactics, choices, and eventually we all pay for them. Everyone's back together. So 0.7 kilometers from Testico, which is the name of the next climb, and now we see who has the legs, who doesn't.
And we see who wants to attack on the final climb.
Big Dog starts the pace, naturally, because it's 8.2 kilometers, and he's gonna try and see who has the fortitude to keep his sprinters, aside Alepera, because that's almost a given. Pierre is now actually going hard. Alepera, so I'm gonna join that party for a bit only, because I want to see what everyone else is doing for a reaction, and it's not much, just pace, pure pace. Pierre attacks.
Attacked by Pinot.
I'm not Jakub and Alepera trying to follow the Big Dog, actually just pacing right now. Solly's moving to the front as well. The stage is getting messy. It's the final climb. It's in the middle. Let's see what happens here. The steepest part is coming to an end. Which sprinters can survive? And right now,
at a high pace. And there is a gap.
Now, there's a gap, 23 seconds.
Jakub with force, so he should.
And they're really, really pushing hard, and I want to see who's there. Climber. Lots of climbers, man. I don't see a sprinter.
And but they're gonna push.
Swift acceleration by Mark
Climb is over. So
falling behind. A team leader is falling behind.
We're now into the false flat.
Back Pierre.
And it's a good time to get the final drink of the day for me. So I don't do a binging awesome.
You'll be with 3. He wants to pay.
So, 37 seconds. It's going to depend on what others do. And Alepera is sending another guy to the front, which would be
Willie May.
Almost guy. This is going to be one heck of a chaotic finish, that much I can say.
Well, Grossi doesn't want a break to happen, and he hit it.
No. Well, Grossi doesn't want one where he isn't part of it because he's joining. He's facing hard to close the gap, but he might as well open a new one. Let's see. He wants that advantage positioning for the downhill, but he's actually managed to close it.
Everyone is back together.
Everyone is back together, which is the most used sentence so far in this stage. And now, it's not over yet. The suffering isn't over yet, because there's 2 more bumpy climbs, and whoever has their sprinters on ill bars will actually pay for it.
And we saw positioning is very important at the start of the climb. Keeping
That's really a punchy attack.
And now you'll be facing again. I think this is the actual place where anything can still happen. There's a lot of people still here, so let's see that.
Beautiful.
Only 15 kilometers left.
Okay, guys, unfortunately I need to leave in a few moments, but I'm going to finish this stage. I'm sorry, but it's family issues. And we have, so we are back. The peloton is already 12 kilometers to go. And we see Alepere, Hubi, and Grassi in the right side. Also, in the left, we see the Solipai with the Czech guy that is not Jakub, right? It's not Jakub.
The riders are entering the
So
last 10 kilometers.
It's definitely not Jakub, and he makes a point to say it in his own name. I don't know why.
Agap is in the middle, and we are going to start with a ladder with 34 riders, less than Mikos, but more than Miru's group. So there goes Pierre. Pierre in the middle. Grassi now gets the positioning, and I'm not Jakub is on the front. I'm not Jakub is clearly the favorite. I don't know him, but he's clearly not Jakub. And Hubi is going on the Hubi is going on the attack with Emmanuel Buchmann.
5 kilometers to the finish line.
It's possible that he can win with an attack here. I don't think so. I think it's quite difficult, but he's trying. Alepere is still on the middle of the group. He is not in a very good position, to be honest. We didn't
He's
saw
too
anyone
far
winning
behind.
from
He's
this
very
position.
far behind.
Yeah, very far behind. It's not going for him today. Maybe he's going for Agap. Maybe he's going for I'm not Jakub. Let's see. Grassi also coming. Alepere is so far behind. Solipa is
Grassi
recovering
moved.
positions.
It's gonna
It's going to
be the big
Agap.
block.
A
No, the
really
big block.
powerful sprint
No, it's
finish
the
to
big
Winner
block.
seal
with
a
Win.
great
chicken
victory.
dinner.
Jacob second.
Oof, that's a good
Francesco
start.
third.
I'm happy with that.
And
We're
it's
waiting
terrible
pit
for
markers, who
Alepere.
appear to
He
be
Alepere.
gets
fairly
a
numerous in
ninth
this
position.
difficult race.
Ay. Alepere is already crying in the shot.
I saw it.
I mean, I don't know what he's complaining about. I know it was a messy race, but I've seen much worse. Let me see what he's complaining about.
And man,
I
Grassi
think the finishing in the downhill.
he's complaining about organizers. What a surprise.
Yeah,
It's all Grassi's fault, as we saw.
But this what? I want to know what he's complaining specifically about because, well, the audience also wants to know for sure.
he was too far behind and
I mean, it was a messy ending, but I actually played it perfectly. To the millimeter, which was all I cared about. Car was actually obviously the guy I was working on. I managed to maintain my sprinter, but he definitely did not have the bars to go for it, so he was 21st. Every single rider I had, besides my puncher, were top 20 something or worse. So I think I played the card well with the win because if I didn't win, I would be in a very bad position too. So, stage win goes for me. Agap manages a great second place, Grassi third, Agap, Grassi, Pierre, and Ale Pere comes in ninth. There's vacated points, so it might be the case that most of these people doesn't score. Am I correct, Emea? Emea will clarify me.
Yeah, and Agap.
Oh, there are not vacated points. Okay, thank you, Emma,
so
for clarification. So this means that all these guys doing seconds, fifths, and sixths with the from the same player doesn't mean jack shit. So right now, me, Agap, Grassi top three, Pierre is fourth, Ale Pere fifth. I'm not Jakub sixth, Solipe is seventh, and Ubi is eighth. This
damn,
is
Ubisoft just read it only.
this is the actual placement of the stage, and everything else doesn't matter because there is no vacated points, which is fine, I guess.
I'm sorry for needing to leave now, but yeah,
It's fine.
goodbye,
It's fine,
guys.
Vicky. Thanks for being here. Okay, we have C on stream now, and obviously the Damore gonna ask you to do some overwork because we didn't expect Fiti to leave, and at some
Yep.
I'm sorry,
at some
I'm
points,
very sorry.
obviously, no, that it doesn't. It's normal. I mean, we all have a life, and thank you for being here, Fiti. Obviously, I'm going to still have to focus on my game. So when it comes to other groups, you'll need to cover that. I don't think we have anyone to help here right now because it's round one. Most people are playing.
Yep.
So we will go with the 1.5 booth because it's actually working quite well.
Pretty much, yes. So Group C and Group A are almost halfway.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need you when we change groups to be the one calling because I have for some reason a slight, probably because I'm doing several things at the same time. I have a slight delay on streams, so you're probably more advanced than me. I really need to call you the shots in the other groups.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, so right now on stream, are we on C?
Yeah.
All right. I see. I don't know, 130 something to go.
128.
Yeah, I have exactly that. I still have a small delay. I'm like 2 kilometers behind. Which is because I'm watching wait, C. We open Joe Whiteley's and
The
see if
Joe
it's
Whiteley stream.
yeah, it's I just realized I'm watching Anita. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm joining ML, don't worry. Okay, yeah. This might be better if I can get it to work. Wow, these are long stages. Let me put some eyes on Group C. Now it's a bit blurred, but I have 123, 122 something. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, now we're on point. I see Joe dropped some guys and is desperately pushing behind to close a gap. It seems the race has fallen a bit apart.
Yes, it's opening up now with some guys going to try to go in the front and to be
There's a
further
lot
behind.
of. I think it's Frabo doing the primary push. If I'm correct,
Yes.
he's the Italian here.
Yes, Frabo and Miro are going.
Naturally, well, they need those results.
Or is it
I
Mendes?
doubt we have classifications at this point in any group, so we're gonna stick with the action. Yeah, we're ready, IMA. If they aren't, they should be. We're not gonna be here all night, so go.
It's EDK, Frabo, and Jijs fully pacing in Group C. To
Okay, so
some behind.
they're definitely been setting that pace hard, and they'll want it harder when the couple start soon.
Yeah.
So I want to see how that is going to unfold, because some of those guys invested a lot of energy in pacing this hard.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how that works. And right now, just the information that we are launching Group D. Nothing new to report yet, but I will tell when there is. Okay, I see Dowsett and Swift, so I think helpers, if I recall correctly. And we have here Carr and McClay. Now we start having the first possible gaps here. Let's see if they open or not.
Ooh, Trifalato is leader punctured on a very bad time.
Ooh, that's not good.
So they are waiting for him.
All right. Oh, yeah, it was an actual puncture. Oh, yeah, it's not less 20 kilometers, so yeah, they have to maintain the gaps as they were when impossible. I don't know the current situation. I don't know which one is Treva's team. The German?
Yes.
Then he's about to join. Should be joining soon. We are launching Group D. Still waiting for the game to start because Nemea loves his full graphics.
Mm-hmm. It's going.
And all seems good. The race seems about to restart. And we have, who was that pulling? I didn't see. It's a bit blurry for me in your stream. Is it for you as well?
It's EDK pulling and Mariano.
Oh.
No,
Well, that's
Mariano,
gonna be interesting.
no fully pulling.
Well, who won the first race here? It was Alder, right? Or was it that in another group?
I think it was Alder, yes, in the first stage.
Oh, it was Alder. Okay, so it's going to be interesting to see, because this is a terrain for someone like Joe, for example, very experienced at cobbles.
Indeed.
So he was 7th in the first race. I don't know if that was 7th overall, because there's no vacated points. I think so right now, not sure, but that's a terrible placement, and he will need something out of this stage if he wants to get to the last one with a decent shot without needing to reach the calculator, you know.
Yeah, indeed. Going now to Group A. That Aquarius is spacing fully.
Okay, Aquarius streams. I will be joining when I find the link, even though I am following him, so it should be easy. But this is messy.
Yeah, it's sometimes difficult to find the right guy.
Okay. I'm gonna let you call it for a bit, because the stage is starting here, and I need to organize my train for a bit.
There are 2 guys in front now, 2 Dutchies. We're trying to get away.
A courageous rider is looking to break away.
Well, Aquarius lags. The more Aquarius streams right now, really lagging out.
Yeah, that has happened recently with them, which is a shame, but that happens to all of us when we stream.
And Aquarius
Oh
bicycle.
my god, could you be any fucking slower, dude? Wow. This game sometimes is so annoying.
There's a rider trying to break away from the bunch.
Where's attacks? Get it with Miko. Miko with 3.
The current pace is a bit too docile for some riders who are looking to create a breakaway.
Okay, so I'm in the Aquarius group, and how's things going? I see someone in the front, I don't know who that is.
That is the Dutch rider.
I don't know who the Dutch rider here might
He's
be.
going to take them on by himself.
Benyo, maybe? Not sure. It is.
Is it Ben Young? Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's Benyo, it is.
Ben Young went 1 in front. And Ben Young pacing after himself also.
Yeah, that's classic Ben Young as well. I'm not really shocked at all. Just a small information that we have a interesting break in Group D. I see a few 79 guy from Grossi. So yeah, I'm done pulling here. Thanks, Grossi, because I do not have a 79 guy in the break, and that works out for me.
The weather is worse than
Meanwhile,
awful
Aquarius'
today.
group,
I
Ben
pity the
Young,
riders.
still
Look out, he's
with
breaking
a
away.
Still with 1 in front, but Miko is going full on the cobble state.
Of course, Miko is pulling. Galatasaray attacks now with 79 cobble guy. Wow, lots of 70s going, and I'm gonna join that party if you don't mind, Ale.
He broke from the
I know
back like a
you didn't
greyhound.
exactly issue invites, but here I go.
And they are stopping with pacing right now.
That's gonna be great for Ben Young if they keep doing that.
Yeah, I don't know which rider R60 from Ben Young is in the front, but I don't think it's his main rider. It's a good gap right now. It's going over the 2 minutes.
A rider is taking his chance alone.
Acceleration by Diego Lisi.
Aquarius attacks on the cobble. On the Verten also Merten. He's going to attack with a 70 cobble and his 78 sprint. Because it's Thomas, not Edeka in group. And we are back in group B.
Well, and that's all she wrote for my attempt to go with the in the break
Nope.
with the 79 guy. That failed miserably.
17 man, no. 3 from Overterror, 3 from Pierre, 3 from Yubi, 2 from the Big Dog. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct. I had 3. Kind of wasted one to try and put Owen Dole into the break, and that ended up terribly. But part of life, I guess.
And who is still in the peloton? Agap,
Well,
Jakub.
not. Let me check. Agap is definitely there. I'm not. Jakub is also there. I think everyone else is in the break right now.
So the same guys that were not in the break in the last stage decided to not go in the break this stage. And it's a very, very big gap now happening.
And I'm definitely not gonna kill. Wait, I might. Stalsip is useless to me at this point in this situation, so might as well try to make him reach the actual front.
How many minutes are it already?
Dude, it's around 4 minutes. 4:26 for the peloton to the main break. I expect that advantage to drastically start to reduce in the cobbles, but it depends of who is in the peloton and But for example, the guys that are not in the break, those two we talked about what they're going to do. For example, I think Agap might
rider
attack.
just launched an
We'll see.
attack.
Oh, and he does.
Yep, and when exactly at
Expected.
the right time, he said.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't have called it any better. So naturally, no one that is in the break wants him to go like that, especially with full team.
In Istanbul.
I don't know what he's trying there, but no one's gonna allow that. Sorry, Agap, but it's not good judgment to allow that. And let me check the front of the race. I'm still doing well. Dowsett is, however, not gonna make it as I would like to the front of the race, so I'll eventually have to send him back. It was a big mistake for me to make him go back to help Oendol. So that's on me.
Oendol, your leader, right?
No, it's the secondary, the 79 one. I was trying to put him in the front, and it didn't work out well.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in hard place.
And again, he's attacking. And now Dowsett is definitely gonna go back with the situation in the race. Oh, and there's a small.
Going back to Joe Whiteley.
All right, call it,
40,
please.
40 Ks to go, and there was a group forming. Leo Verlandry with his leader behind, or not? You guys from Joe in the front wants to the.
Which one is Joe's? Is it streamed by himself? It is. Yes. I'm there. I'm there. I mean, let me just check something. Please tell me what's going on. I need to check the other group, another group. So.
Clarice is still at 35k to go, and Joe is at.
I need to check Swagson's group because I'm extremely curious to see a Swagson stream. Not gonna lie. Oh, it's actually working quite well. Why doesn't it work like that on Discord when he streams? Oh. Okay, which group are we right now?
Group C. Joe Whiteley's group.
Okay, we are in Joe Whiteley's group, and we see actually Joe Whiteley.
Spanish guy in the front.
Really? Oh yeah, I didn't see there were people in the front. Okay.
Oh damn, he's going through a hard pace with Mariano.
Okay, Alex Dowsett is back in the peloton where I like to have him right now, and this can stop here. McClay, I think you can chill for a bit, McClay. Keep it. Now you can go to the back like this. Pitcock here.
And we go
over
to the
here.
group of Aquarius, 27k to go, and there are Dreammen in the front.
Okay, let me check the Aquarius stream then. Oh,
they have still 2 cobble sections to go.
UB continues his work in the platoon Group T, by the way. Here we have 2 sections. I don't know, I can't really look at the map right now, but I wonder if they are extremely hard or not.
I don't think this is pretty hard. 5 stars for the first one. Oh, Verano is going fully paced. Ooh, a flat tire. Flat tire on the wrong moment from LVC, I think.
Oh, that's a disaster in the making. Which I don't know if it's before 20. I don't know what's the rule here, by the way.
Yes, same.
I don't know if there is any rule.
20k mark.
It's an IMA tournament. It's not a Mickey Mouse tournament, so I expect stages open bad luck, I guess, at this point.
And Aquarius are going fully.
IMA and Grassy. It's Grassy, by the way, as well, but IMA is going to tell me for sure. I can't pay. Yeah, so, okay, normal rules, not Mickey Mouse rules. You could have just said that, IMA. Thank you. But thank you, of course, I needed the intro. I got going again. It's becoming a bit annoying, but I'm still watching the Aquarius group.
Attacked by Gujar.
Nobody wants to attack. Oh, Aquarius goes. 7k to go.
But I wonder if it's Aquarius or Aquarius Streams going right now, because I mean they're two very notable players of the community, and I always have a hard time distinguishing them. Maybe AMA can help us with that later on. Back to serious things. Who joins Aquarius right there?
It's AS Gaming.
Oh, we have a Gracia attack
And
in
obviously, AS Gaming, obviously, and George. 4 men in front. I was gonna follow with menu. And then Yumiko. There's going again. 4 games to go. Ooh, Goga still 2, and he's gaming still with 3 men. Can make a sprint. George also still with 3 men. And Ace Gaming goes. Gaming goes for the 1k to go.
Okay,
And
I
he's
see six to go. Am I correct? Sort of close to that. 6-2 now.
George wins.
What?
George wins. But
Oh, wait, which group are we talking about?
Group A.
You need to tell me. Oh, then I'm very late. We'll check that later. Please tell us what's going on. George wins, you said?
George wins, but an Elfisi gets second.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So
George finding his shape again. That's awesome.
we're going to Joe Whiteley's group. 2Ks to go. Sprint. It's gonna happen. Joe with 3 men. It's gonna be. Oh no, Joe. Too early. It's gonna be Falato.
Oh my.
Oh no.
I'm absolutely unable to look at it right now, so please let us know. Oh shit.
Hey, the car wins for Trifalato. The line is a bit later than normally. I
don't think Joe is having the best of nights then.
No, Joe sprinted too early. He's finishing 7th again.
Oh my, that wow. Talking right now, but Joe was also out on Classics round 1 in the World Championships, if I recall correctly.
Yep, he was also out in first round of the.
Things are definitely not going his way in Classics.
Yep, Classics is the most random sense that you can play in.
EDK, who's the German and the Spaniard?
Trifalato.
And who's the Spaniard? In fourth, which is actually third.
I don't exactly know who the Spanish is. I'm gonna look for you.
I'm definitely proving myself tonight to be Jack of.
The Spanish guy is Mendes in the group of Joe Whiteley.
Oh, Mendes. It's a good placement for him. I don't remember how he did in the first place, but podiums always help in this stage of early rounds.
Going back to Group A, where Peloton is closing in inside the 2.
Come on, Swifty. Thank you. Where did you say we go now?
To your group.
Oh, thank God. That I know what's happening right now. We have a 220 gap, and in the front there's loads of people. Rafi's already here. Aga's already here. I think the guy that's definitely not Jakob is the only guy not here. So
yep. I don't see him.
But the guy, yeah, he's the only guy not anyway, and he has everyone in the back. Yeah. So right now we're getting to the beginning of where things will heat a little bit. Swift for me is a bit dead after he dropped. I don't know how I was multitasking, but Carr is my main guy on the break anyway, so he should be fine.
So who's putting the full gas in? Yeah.
In the Peloton?
Yeah, with 5 guys already in the E1. No, in E1.
Let me see. That would be here.
Yeah, with 5 guys already.
Well, it has come to a point where someone's gonna have to work if they want to, because Pierre has pretty much everyone and his mom here. No offense to his mom, just a matter of figure of speech.
So
I am
yeah,
not Jakub. We have no idea, but I have to make my words the ones of Ale Terre. I think it was Ale asking if he was playing because he's not in the break. He's not working. He seems like he's spectating, and that can turn out bad for not just him, but everyone that doesn't have a strong guy in the break. And obviously, those that already are in the break aren't going to work against it as of yet, because there are already placing guys there, and they need to save their strength. So it's up to him right now to do some work, and it seems like he has
and
woken up.
Pierre,
Okay,
one
now
going.
Stu goes back to helping Carr for a little bit more before dropping back, and I wait to see, and I'm gonna oops, shit, I'm button. Quickly see how the break is going. So it's Pierre doing the honors, of course. If you look at it, it looks like Swift is helping, but he's definitely not. He's in a low maintain, and I guess it's not low enough. It's really low right now. Okay, now he's good. Okay, the guy that's not Jakub is currently
Yet another flat tire. It
placing
seems to be
most of his.
catching.
I don't know what he's doing. He's working, but it's just the way they do it. And oh, this race is going bananas.
Mind.
And it's now slowly making moves on the break and getting the. He's gonna get the gap. Yeah, there we go. There's the gap. Let's see if someone closes that. Meanwhile, guy that is not Jakub has attacked, and biggest of all dogs is definitely gonna follow that. Because why the fuck not?
TikTok tries to go
Definitely
to the main guys.
there's a lot of people that have already actually gone, and I'm not one of them. So
I going to the group of Swexen right now.
keep me
5Ks to
updated.
go. Swexen in the front. With again Miro in his wheel. You wanna relay together, they are scared of the 1-2. Cook versus the guy from Miro. Oh no, and they sprint too late. They sprint too late. Gonna be the Belgian guy that wins. Norris wins for Kalash, for Swexen, and for Miro. They sprinted way too late in the group. Hey. So Miro again. I don't work.
Really soon.
We're going back to Group T now.
Oh, this is a mess out here.
Still 70Ks to go in this one.
Okay, I have arrived at E1 with my leader right now. That's a good thing considering all the mess that's going on around here. And as soon as
And
I arrive,
Alec,
someone attacks. It's Ale, naturally. Well, that's actually a smart move, but
he's not gonna commit to it very much with Sulapay following and Yubi also with 2 guys.
yeah, I'm also gonna follow that. By the way, I'm not gonna work on it, but I'll follow.
Jacob is also joining the E1 group with the big. Almost gonna make the group. And everyone is back again.
I'm looking for. Oh, here it is. Others leader. Doing quite well at the moment. Wow, this is I don't even have. Sorry. I apologize. I'm choking almost here. I don't really have time to see which leaders are and are not here. Okay, this attack doesn't worry me yet. These attacks, and it's not
79
really my
couple.
place yet to push because I'm reduced in forces here. And of course, the UB thing to do is to naturally to attack. Why pace? It's just attack, he says. Don't really care for that. Don't just need to get a decent placement on this stage and focus on the last one. Don't get me wrong, I like to win this one, but see.
You'll be putting a very hard pace.
I'm just gonna say Simon Carr definitely gonna be the MVP of this stage for me. Oh shit. Dole, what the fuck are you doing, Dole? Oh, puncture. God.
Yeah, and we can see
Wow,
it.
no one stops. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. I mean, that was just my main helper, but gee, thanks. Yeah, race is over for Dole, is what I can say. I was definitely gonna need him. But okay, it is what it is. We all know that the law of PCM is never in favor of fair play. The race was launched. There's not really much that I can blame people for. There was still plenty of time to do something, but here we go.
Yep. It's the heat of the moment that people don't want to wait.
I think someone, it's so much stuff happening. I think someone even immediately attacked when I said puncture. I'll have to rewatch the stream to confirm that. But
I don't know that for sure.
yeah, I don't know for sure that's what I said. I think, but maybe there was something already in progress as well. Like I said. Yeah, I don't care who punctured for you, UV. I punctured as well, such as like, yeah, my race for Dole is over. Oh, UV also punctured.
So it's karma.
I don't know if he was there with the guy attacking, but it's no one important as it was for me. At least.
Guys in front. And Alpera joins.
He's off on his own. The team sponsor won't be disappointed.
Alpera is smart, he's gonna pace.
Too much action going on right now. Not gonna lie, losing Dole was massive for me. Definitely needed that manpower.
Alpera in an
Acceleration by Pollitt.
So you guys are filming now in the early pay follow 21 will be with
There's nothing for me to do with it. It's not going well. I see Ale, Solly, Pierre. Really has people, so that's going on well for him. Quick attack from me.
your mic is
Oh, block the block. Jesus. I definitely want to reach that group, but especially if it's coming. So that's in final drink of the day.
and to get go see that I don't know what's in. The guy pacing with two guys when other pair has two.
apparently there's another puncture. Your riders really should pay more attention to their choice of tires.
To the message.
Two cups to go.
Message.
Acceleration by Pollitt.
Big Dog, your mic is making some noise.
I pressed the attack button. Fuck my life. That was not intended.
Oof, attack.
I hope it's better.
Yeah, it's better now.
Killed my race, but I hope it's better. I did not mean to attack there at all. Okay. Let's see what I do here.
You'll be knowing.
Now
The
it
pace
is the
seems
point where I
much too high
actually
for
need
many
to.
riders.
You'll be Alapere, Spulikai, and the big dogs. Wait. What did A get to now? Oh.
There are just 15
Unblock
kilometers
option.
left.
Come on. No, I'm dead. Deadery now.
Let's just go with the big dog and behind A grab, so one guy is missing. Jake Jacob.
Yeah, I'm
Pollitt
definitely
goes
not gonna
into
be
the
in that
attack.
final sprint.
There's now just 10 kilometers
So,
left.
Wait, Pierre is far behind. Ooh, Alapere dead.
Oh, Grassi leaving me as well. Yeah, I don't blame him. Yubi is screwing Alapere and I love it.
And Alapere is again mad.
No, but yeah, my race is done. Best I can do here is hope
Only 5
for a
kilometers
5th
left.
place,
Fifth
but
place.
even that, Aga's coming dead, sure, but more
Yubi
alive
goes
than me.
again.
Pollitt goes into the attack.
And
Yeah, I can't follow that. At this point, I'm
We
not
get
sure I can
go.
follow anything.
Big Dog is gone. For
No,
4
I'm
minutes.
definitely gone. Let me see.
It's
These
yours
guys
dead.
have managed to make it.
Because he's
Yeah, everyone's dead. I'm just more dead. It doesn't really matter what I'm not gonna make it. Just see the ending. It's Grassi.
Grassi goes very early.
Oh, and Grassi
my God,
takes it.
Grassi
Grassi's gonna
wins.
take it. Soliper's gonna second, and then the
Oh, Soliper wins.
Soliper is only gonna get the
He
fourth.
really handled the
Soliper gets
breakaway
scooped
well.
again, and that's
Aye, aye, aye.
good for him actually. And I do fifth, which is not what I needed here.
Soliper.
But I think Alipere.
We're waiting for the tail enders who continue to
Aye, aye,
arrive.
aye. And Alapere is mad that he not. I will not play in the last stage yet.
I'm sorry, Ale. This one is completely on you. We all know Yubi is one of the most offensive guys. He wasn't gonna wait for you.
I go to Group A now.
All right, keep me
Aquarius is
updated. We are to. It's Aquarius, you said, right?
Yes.
Oh, that was a unbelievable last heading.
And then in the
But-
group of Aquarius, Matteo Offici is leading in front of George and in front of Ben Young. With 120 to 110 to 105. So
Oh my fucking god! This has been a messy night. But as I may have said, and from what I've seen, I didn't follow all the races, just bits and pieces. It seems to have been one of the actual best cobble stage plays tonight, because it
Yep.
was beautiful. Even if it didn't work out well for me, it was actually very, very interesting.
exactly that. The rest was all but sprints, and because you got them pretty much offensively grouped with UB.
Well,
didn't
I'm,
go
I'm
too
not
well.
gonna lie. Commentating was the thing that did not help me here. I attacked by mistake in the microphone thing. I had a puncture with Eel that didn't help either. So I guess I'll take this this fifth place.
You came first in the first stage and fifth in the
Yeah,
second, so there were
I don't
chances.
know. I don't know what the others did, so no idea how the classification is, and I would like to actually know it before the actual stage comes. A bit disappointed with that, but Ale Perry actually did it for him there. He shouldn't have trusted UB. He shouldn't have made the race for UB. UB was definitely the guy that wasn't going to work for him.
Yeah.
Grassy, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I worked with you as much as I could. As you saw, I was dead. Actually, let me just, I'll be right back.
So in Group A, 5 people in the front, and the rest is in the middle. With Matteo Alfici again leading in the classification, with George and Ben Young following him. Daniel Miko on 88, Christ 70, Ace Gaming 50, Goga 50, and Thomas 28. So some guys are still playing for the going to the next stage in the Il Lombardia. All the groups are playing so, and now we're watching Group A.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, where are we?
Welcome back. So did you talk it out with Francesco?
Let me just do a quick look. I'm leading Group B 125, Grassi 120, Solipay third 110, Agapik 75, Alaparis 60. It's all very touch and go for now, but top three should get me through. We have Group A Alvisi leading 120, George 110, Bain Young 110, then Amico Fort 88. Group B, we have Alders right now passing with 125, it ended like this. 118 Arnorius, 95 Kalash, 85 Miru, 85 Swags, and 75 Amoxos. Chris Chauze, 28. It's a messy, messy affair.
Yep.
Group C, the Joe Whiteley one, is a even bigger mess. From right now leading, 135, EDK 118, 105 Trivelato, 100 Mendez, Mariano 95, Leo Falandri 35, Joe Whiteley 28, and El Colombiano 10.
Can we already say Leo Falandri and Joe Whiteley out from the...
I mean, it's almost guaranteed. Mathematically, if one of them wins the stage and the others, I mean, it's not impossible, but it's extremely hard at this point. Let's remember, both of them need a third place. Both of them are not going to get it. That's guaranteed.
Win guarantees you 100 points. Then
yes, a win can place one of them in a qualifying spot if the guys in the front don't do. A couple of the guys in the front don't do a good stage. But then again, if that happens, there's still only room for one of them at best to pass. So one of them is out.
Only Triflato needs to get lost, and for Leo,
for example,
then
and one of them would need to win. Yes, that's
actually only chance for them to actually go.
That's a great scenario. Wait, which this is a mountain one. Oh yeah,
the Il Lombardia.
Yeah, with Cobbles Variant.
Yes.
So at this point, it's a very, very messy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, It's a very messy situation for Joe.
So, and Alipere also needs to get a win to get
Well, as for Alipere, let me see. Well, he's not bad because we're gonna have one less player for the final stage, and he's it's not as bad as Joe and Leo, but he's still 50 points behind third place, but only 65 behind first. So, which means the gap between first and third is not big, and 50 points are closable because pretty sure, 100% sure. I'm just guessing here, but only only one person can win the stage anyway, so he can be solid and recover on at least two of these guys, if not in all three of us. So there's still time for him.
There's still time and many chances.
But this is some shocking things happening here. Swaxon's still possible to qualify, but we're fifth.
Swaxon and Miro still on the
but they have a 10-point difference for the qualification, so it's not as shocking right now as what we're watching with Leo Falandri and Joe Whiteley.
Yeah, that is the biggest surprise.
I cannot stress out enough, and thank you, Emma, for these rankings, how surprising this is, even though we all know it, classics always bring the high drama and the shocks and the early eliminations and all that crap. Those two in the same group, we also knew it would be hard, but it's a big shock to see those gaps.
So we go to Group B now.
All right, B is
the group of Swaxon.
Oh, Swaxon.
I think Swaxon.
Swaxon, bro, if you're listening to me, please explain to me what's happening here, man. I need to know this. How are you streaming without delay, without frame freezing and all of that?
And now you said it.
Oh, there's actually now some.
What is the IMA? But
okay,
in Group B, so Alder, Norris, and Kalash in the top 3 from now to qualify for the next round. Lombardia still to go.
We're watching. I thought I didn't even know it was Lombardia because when you said it, it was the first time I looked at it. That's how prepared I was for these parkours as a player. I thought it was a mountain stage, and when I saw it was actually it's the cobbles variant of Lombardia.
So you can play it for the mountain guy, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the best one with climbs.
That's gonna be my bet, but I have my backup plan as well. We'll see what happens, how the race unfolds. Meanwhile, you said we were in Swaxon group, right?
Yep.
And we have 181 to go, right?
181 to go. That's correct.
All right, I'm good. And we have 13 men in the break.
Yeah, Swaxon with 4 guys in the break.
Does anyone have their leader there? Wonder if we have that information.
Maybe if Swaxon playing for car has 84. 84. But he got too low of a mountain too. So, and I don't know about the rest.
Well, I need to see the steepness of this. I don't remember, but for someone like Swaxon in the position he is, it could be doable, but I don't know if it's going to be allowed though. But 13 people in the break, it seems like an interesting group if they work together. They have a solid gap.
Yep, 3 from Miru, 3 from Alder.
Wow, one more stage, and I'm tired. Let's face it, it's been a long night as a commentator and player, but it's been a hell of a fun. So
yep, even only commentating is
it's been quite fun.
And Group C is underway now.
Group C is underway here.
Group of Swaxon.
So I have no. I first want to see the steepness here. Oh, this is quite good for the climber. It is indeed.
I think it's the main guy you actually.
Definitely like it. Definitely like it. There's some lag here at the beginning. As you can see on my stream, if you want to look at it, there's no actual leak, but we're lagging a lot here. I don't know if it's just me or not. Yeah, no, it's everyone. Even Grassi is having it. It's tremendously bad. Almost unplayable.
Who's the host?
It's IMA himself. It might be a net spike. Seems to be getting better, a bit better at least. IMA, you noob, never retire your rider at the... Oh no, never mind, you're the host. Never mind. Wait, forgot I said anything. You're the host. I forgot. I think it's too much, so much stuff to process right now. No, it's good now. I mean, better. It's better. I think it might come back to it naturally. Could have been a spike, a temporary spike.
Can be happening. And
Okay.
having the next.
Oh, he still has 2.5 minutes. Well, the break still has 2.5 minutes. That's
Yep.
We already have an attack in Group D, by the way, and it's Pierre, our French player, in the group. Right now, no one really cares about it. I'm pacing really low right now. I have no interest at the moment in following this, so I'm actually going to stop. And I assume someone's gonna try something. I don't know.
This.
Fravo.
Wait, after
Stop,
5 minutes
stop.
we played.
Okay, I'm gonna mute him.
It's
Please mute
funny.
him. I cannot.
After 5 minutes
It's
we played.
impossible to comment when he doesn't stop talking.
Okay.
If he calms down, we can allow him to speak. I can't do 50 things at the same time.
He left, so
Thank you.
I don't even understand him what he wanted to say.
I just said stop. I wanted him to stop speaking for a bit. I needed context, and he just. It's annoying.
So I see now the group of Fabo is still not starting. Last.
This climb features some dreadful percentages.
You're putting on hard pace.
Sorry, I'm definitely struggling here to keep up with these duties, but let me know what's happening. I'm waiting for Frabo to join back at some point. I've told him that he can join back at some point if he does it in an orderly fashion.
We're going to the group of the Big Rock. Pierre, Paul Lepere, and Yum Info for both triples. Frabo.
Oh, okay. Tell me if Frabo joins. I'm expecting him. Oh, never mind. I had it muted. Okay, if he joins, I'll listen now.
How can Frabo forget
He tells me that after 5 minutes in the lobby, they realized Joe wasn't playing. I don't know what he means. If that was on one stage and more than one stage.
No,
I actually. What? Sorry.
It was the last stage.
Well, that's funny. Not gonna lie, that's funny.
How can you forget Joe White?
No, I just want to see if there are any leaders in this break. There are not. Oh, there is one. And it's Yubi. Naturally, Yubi.
Who is Yubi? It's climbing.
Yubi has his leader in the break, yes.
And Wu is only the one pacing.
And I will not want a piece of that. Wow, we are not the last group due to the Frabo mistake. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means I'll actually have time to properly comment the ending of that group. It's been a busy night.
Frabo is no. Yubi is fully pulling. It's smart though. The game is with only 3 riders. And then with still 227 plays to do.
What kind of drugs are these guys taking? I mean, what the fuck is Yubi doing? That's pretty much a team attack at this point. He's launching his second wave with his 3 peloton riders. Sorry, which group are we in right now?
Your group.
Okay, so well then you're seeing it live. Quite messy. We don't have the guy that's not Jakub here. Yeah, I'm not gonna relay Ale. I'm simply not gonna relay, and we can talk about that later on.
Those guys up front aren't going to be
Because
making
I have
too
no
many friends
interest in
today.
relaying at this point, at least.
No.
It's in such
That's
percentages that
all
the
I have to
strongest
say
can
to you
create
this
some
evening,
gaps.
Ale. That's all I have to say to you. To be honest. At this point, I will not work for anyone after that last race. I'll do my race. That was unnecessary, uncalled for, and I guess at the end of the day, you
We're
paid
into the
your
downhill
price for
section.
it, but
The riders can take a
that was a
breather, but
stupid
they
move.
can't let their guard drop.
Period.
So who's relaying in the front now? Is it you and Yubi?
What, sorry?
So it's you and Yubi now relaying in the front. The skeleton.
Yes.
Did you bring your leader? Sorry.
Into the break? No, I'm taking my punch roll. I don't care, Ale. I'm not going to even argue with you at this point. I'm just pissed, that's what I am. You don't piss the big dog in a lobby, you should know better, Ale. Doesn't mean it will end good for me, but it is the way I am. It's the way God made me. Irritable.
And so Yubi got 6 now.
Yeah. He's meant to do all the work in the front, and now there is
There's a
people
breakaway!
attacking. I got peak 14. I do not want to chase that yet. I want to see what Ale does. Gracie as well. But Gracie is also launching his own attack. Interesting.
Yeah.
And if Ale goes, or Gracie with the double team, with the rest of the team, the main team, I might join. Right now, just Aga. Well, since you're making calculations, then I'll do it for all of us, thanks. Or at least for me. Because I can't do it for sure right now. I have too much on my plate.
No.
Falling
So
behind.
if
A
you
team
win,
leader
you
is
also
falling
pass the
behind.
big dog. I
No,
know
that much I know. I also know I don't need to win, but I need, if I don't win, I need some results that I don't know what is the mix.
So you need the top 4.
As they go over the top, the riders breathe a sigh of relief and hope to recover a
So I
bit
need
on the
top
way
4
down.
if Ali doesn't win. If Ali, sorry, doesn't win. Okay, it's doable. Doesn't mean it will happen, but it's doable. So this is interesting. Then I have no reason to work right now because Ali is the only person I don't want to win. So I thought my map wasn't that far from the truth, even though I didn't exercise it that much. I had that idea that Ali was, at least him was one of the guys I did not need for him to win. Definitely. I wouldn't mind if whoever is behind me, second and third, got first and second in the race, for example. But I just don't remember who it is. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm just chilling here. And
Everyone
here.
looks like it.
What, sorry?
Everyone looks like it's chilling, like except QB.
Of course, you have bonuses for winning groups, IMA. That's a very you thing, which I find ridiculous, to be fair. I mean, it's a group stage, you should move to the next stage and restart. That's how group stages work, that's how competitions work, and, well, it's a very you and Grassy thing, that's all I can say, my opinion.
So the bonuses are, if you win, you get 30 points, and then you take it to the next round at 30. Correct?
Yes, it's stupid. In my opinion, obviously, it's not something that will cause a discussion of any sort. I just don't agree with it, but it's also an incentive to play for the win. That part is good, but I still think it's...
And only in this round, or also in the fight?
I think it's during the whole competition. I'm not 100% sure. It's too long of a road book to remember it all. Of a rule
So
book,
you'll be again going with...
Also, semi-final, thank you. Thank you. I'm not having the quickest response time on DMs.
Makes
Oh,
it
well,
makes
I
it
think you could
interesting.
say the same for a lot of people, Emma. So I didn't do that much of math yet because I didn't have time, but a lot of people pass if they win. What I don't need is Ale winning and Grassi and Solipe finishing ahead of me. So that much I don't need. That much
So,
I know.
to be fair though, if you win, it
Okay,
makes you
What, sorry?
makes you more interesting to win the whole
Oh,
group.
definitely. But right now it's not my only job. I mean, more people have to do that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, true.
It's not for me only to work for it, because I'm leading it. It's fine, but you be in the front, I still pass. But that's good for me. And right now, the gaps are looking good for me. And I don't mind them. And placing car in the brake might end up paying later on. Let's see. Paying on well. So you have it all here, viewers. You have the tactical info, the commentary, the racing all at once. Will I pass because of it? Probably not. If I pass, it's not because of it, but at least I'm trying to give you the best possible experience. Right now,
€0.
what?
So
Sorry.
donate to Big Talk.
What?
They
Sorry, I
donate
didn't hear you.
to the Big Talk.
What? Sorry, you cut there for a minute.
So donate to the Big Talk for.
Oh yes,
making this
please
possible.
donate, help, contribution. I'm really working extra time today. Oh wow, microphone's gonna get pissed at me with this delay, but it is what it is. At least I'm not all VZ. She doesn't actually forbids me of anything because I'm my own man, so grats. Okay, situation. Yubi continues his team attack. Pierre has 4 people in that break. Does he have... I'm assuming he has his leader there, or else he's drunk. Yeah, he does. I got Peak as well. There's 3 leaders right now. Ale, Soli, Grassi, solidly working. It's fine. I think they're doing fine. And right now, I do this. Go. There we go. Who joins?
Welcome. Oh,
Can you see who it is? Okay then. I don't know who that was.
didn't see it either.
Okay, what? Who?
I didn't see it.
Ah, okay. Right now, Big Dog is going in an attempt to join the front of the race. Doesn't necessarily need to do it, but and Ali definitely not going to allow it if it's up to him. But he wants to get some gap into the start of that climb. Why? Well,
and you go
later
to
see if it actually works. Let's see. I need the gap here, or I want it. I don't particularly need it. Ale is attacking, which means I'm moving, even if it's not with his leader. I am moving. Because why not? Okay, Fawcett gets a drink. Car moves ahead. Lovely stuff. I imagine some people must be raging right now. I like that. Means it might be working out well for me, at least right now, not in the... We'll see at the end, but I like it where this is going. And as I read Aga, I will try and take his wheel for a bit, because wow, that was tiresome.
Repairer is basically behind.
Repairer has Puncture and 79 Mountain Guy here. Okay, I don't want to follow that yet, but I see Grassy as well moving. Let's see if it's not a leader, so it's fine. Why not? Hi boys. Getting pissed at me?
Repairer facing.
Yeah, it's not his leader, so for now it's fine.
Did Aga join Yubi or is it
A
still?
rider has just
Both good, but
climbed into
Car
the
is obviously
support
dead,
vehicle.
and
His race is
that's
over.
fine. He has the cap I needed.
Yep.
That's good.
The riders are
Okay, so you go now here. You now pace here. Okay, I need you to last for a bit longer, Car. Bit longer for this not to be in vain. Thank you. Bit longer. Oh, you're not gonna make it, are you? Well, that sucks. That definitely sucks.
We go to the group
Means-
of Aquarius. Still 33
All right.
defeats.
Tell me what's going on.
Aquarius attacks with Daniel in front on the second last climb. Was or climb. Oh, he's facing on it. Daniel with two guys in. So in group A, Theo, George and Benjong in the top 3. Why not? Daniel Miko attack.
Come on, Car, come on. A little bit more. Nice. Worth it.
So the case go and Benjong has 1 minute gap.
It's lagging a
They're
bit
over
for
the
me,
top
so
and heading
if
down
you
the
can
other
see it,
side at
call
a
it.
fair lick. They'll be able to get some strength back.
Requires it all to do for his third place. And because he's not still safe. And then what's 83 and 79? Really? And then Nico is doing Nico things, of course.
Naturally.
A
Making,
rider
making
drops
her
out.
own rider that can benefit the other guy.
Okay, I have a picture at 21 to go, give or take, because...
Yeah, it is
20
21 exactly right now. 20.
Yeah, okay, we're good.
There you are on the
On the spot. And now my puncher can rest.
We're halfway to the finish line. The team leaders should be coming more and more to the fore.
Only right now Aquarius, Miko, and George working. And Goga joins now. Goga attack.
Oh shit, wrong button, wrong. Oh, again, man. This has been happening too much.
Really a punchy attack.
This time it wasn't. I just looked the other way around, clicked the fucking wrong thing, and I ended up attack. Second time today.
It's one group rolling. No. This case. On the San Figlio. And officially going strong with the 2 guys remaining still.
Alvisi and strong, 2 words that always go together.
And go to the club. The city Alta. And who's gonna be the strongest today? Officially attack. Officially best response. And Official wins.
Nice.
Official wins
And
in front
who's
of Aquarius.
tree?
In front of George. So Official is secured from the
Pretty sure George qualifies as he had a win, if I recall correctly.
yes.
Sure.
George qualifies also.
Nice.
So it's gonna be between Aquarius and Miko, who secures the next place. The next final spot in Group A.
Shit, I need a drink. Come on, Tao, come on. The fucking drink. Thank you.
And also, the group of distraction is closing in.
Right,
18k to go.
Gonna move there. Tell me what's up.
7 men in the front. All the leaders in the front right now.
Oh damn, that's interesting scenario. Just 1 climb before the actual finish to go. I like it.
Yeah. And no ways yet. So we see what's gonna happen. Who's the one that wants to? Is it Miru? So In that
Oh,
group,
we have Swaxton trying to get a gap there.
it's attack from Chris Haase. It's a Mogus and
Nah, this is useless. Fuck my life.
So in that group, Aldo, Norris, and Kalash are the first three now. So and we go to sprint 7 men because no one wants to attack on the sun either. And we will see who is going to be the strongest sprinter.
This climb is feared by many. Very high.
1.5 Ks to go, and Amogus is the one to start in the front with Kalash. And who's gonna?
Race is imploding in Group D. By the way, I don't know how it's going there, but here it is imploding.
Miro is eliminated. Amogus wins for Alder, for Swaxton. Miro eliminated. So Alder is secured of the next round. And then it's gonna be between Amogus, Swaxton, or Honorius for the final place, and Alder.
Yeah, this is useless.
And we go back to group of Victor.
Oh, that's messy right now.
It's still this. What is happening in your group right now?
There's a major mess here. Everyone's losing people. UB team attacked, obviously. He's down to his leader. I'm almost down to my leader. Ale, obviously smart enough to attack with his, I think it was a 79 guy, and he has him now where he needs him.
So Alder Perry is in the main seat right now.
He's in very good position, yeah. And Grassi is going. Well, I don't have a helper, so fuck it. Let's go. Let's put this leaders only if we can. Let Parrot dash, but it likes to keep his guy. I got Pika's blocking me. Fuck, man. That's a dead rider, bro.
So it's noses downhill, which will allow the riders to catch their breath.
Me and Grassi getting the gap on Ale as we start to work the downhill. Let's see if Ale gets this. Yeah, but he's keeping his helper, though. That's
Yeah, also know with the
super
helper with
important, and I'm trying to get my own helper to Ale. In the front, we have Almeida alone from Agap and Buchmann alone from Yubi. And it's getting messy there.
if they work together, maybe they can do. It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, if you don't help, I don't help.
There's still 2 major climbs to go and 2 small. Next one is the Roncola.
Salipe has reached Agap, so there's 3 men in the front. I don't remember how this combination affects me. I'll need to check GC really quickly. Where did I put the GC? Got it. So UB would do 155. I don't know how many points I would get. I can't look at this shit right now.
I'm gonna see.
Please look at it. Tell me.
For which group?
The
D.
170, 50. I would do 35. He would gain 65 on
So
me.
now it's the descent.
And my
It's less
lead
physically
is
exhausting than a
70.
climb, but it's
good.
more stressful as the
Yep.
riders must choose their trajectory
So,
well and
actually,
maintain
you'll
a
be
good
winning this
position on the
difference.
bike.
If you become
I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to win the group, but right now I'm not in the best situation.
gonna see if the standings are already so good for the next other groups.
Definitely a messy race for me.
In the group A, Mateo, Fish, and George and Aquarius goes further.
This climb is feared by many riders. The percentages are very high.
And the selection group already split. Aller, Amogus, and Swaxon go further in Group B. Swaxon only passes with 5 points in front of Kalash. So pretty close group in that one. Now going back to the action. Oops.
Sorry, who passed in the Swaxon group? I was.
Swaxon, Aller, and Amogus.
Who didn't pass? Curious.
Miru and Kalash.
Oof. Miru. Doing Miru thing.
And Arnorius. So a pretty big name already going out with Miru.
Come on, come on, come on.
And the big box goes the wrong color.
I'm definitely not gonna.
With the witch
Sorry, muted myself for a bit. This is definitely not gonna end well for me, but I'm not liking my energy. This is not looking good. What Perry pushing? Let's see. Front of the race, when going at it alone, he still has 2 fucking minutes.
Yep.
It is annoying.
I wonder if you could.
Attacked by Geraint Thomas.
I'm desperately trying to gain a consistent gap here, and all I pair is Pierre. Pierre obviously has the helper because he didn't do jack shit this stage. Ale having him doesn't surprise me either. Fran worked like I did with Ale, so okay, now I can serve a bit.
The riders will take full advantage of the incline to get some oxygen into their lungs, but they must remember to keep their shape.
If you can join that one.
My gap is not that solid. Okay.
Nope.
I wouldn't say you're gonna make last, friend. I think I'll do the honors. But it's very, very tough right now. not gonna get full yellow, and there's a lot of false flight after the next climb, so things are getting messy here. I don't know what Pierre has been doing, but he finally started to play PCM. Lovely.
Lovely. Better to go back in that group.
Hello, George. If you want to help out with the comments, would be superb because I'm still playing and multitasking here. I guess not.
Maybe not.
29 seconds and 1 minute are the gaps for E2 and E1 respectively. Next climb will start now, and I go back to attack mode.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna get. Yeah, thinks it's going too slow.
Pierre is trying to join me. I'm forcing my way through. I'm not gonna be able to keep this for long, because it is a very not steep climb, to be honest. Very uneven climb. But I try a little bit more. Everyone with the two guys except me. And the guys in the front, of course, which I'm reaching. Wow, this is a tense situation right here, right now. We have Pierre Aleperegrassi chasing me, 40 seconds, me chasing Yubi, Solly, and Agap, 58 seconds, 55 seconds. It is going to be rough. My energy is not great, can tell you this right now. And I do not have a helper then to go full gas, or at least some gas. So this is going to be very, very tough for me. I assume I will lose qualification here, and I'm probably, yeah.
ACAP is dead.
ACAP is dead. I see a breach, and I will try and take it.
Buchman is still going from what's play.
Buchman might have this, I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Buchman might have this, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a good result then from him. He keeps it the whole stage.
Oh, Emma, come on. It's just PCM slang, not... that's why I'm even bothering to answer you. Okay, Agap seems to have recovered some yellow. Nacho. Sorry, someone. What the fuck? I'm getting too many DMs right now, sorry. Agap work. Yeah, Pierre's killing himself. I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, he's killing his helper with Soler also.
Need to see the length of that climb. That's 3-3, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Fuck my life. I need to abort mission.
Yep, it's maybe the best thing to do.
I need to exactly abort mission because it is too late. I fucked up my bars and this did not work. This is not good. It's not good for me. We still have two guys in the front and they're going Solipe and Yubi. And I might have thrown qualification away with this attack, so... very tense right now. There are 50 seconds. That last climb will be decisive.
But Baron needs to do something right now.
Well, he needs to win. So right now the situation is fine for me, but the gap is falling. Gap is falling.
Yeah, starting from the next.
So I don't need to work. It's not for me to win, it's for me to lose. Which can very well happen.
Sounds very... Yeah, I take third place instead of to win.
And the blocks start. Thanks. Now the helpers are gone. All leaders face off in the final showdown of the day. As I try to desperately follow Ale, it is not gonna work out for me, as I thought I'm gonna pay the price for that little break of mine.
Ooh, are they coming through?
Yeah, I don't.
Pulling.
Wow, this is tense. Is there going to be a small attack before that uphill crescendo? Let's see.
I don't think so.
I don't. It's very tight on gap right now, and we have a call. We have to. I knew it, but it is going to be a sprint. It's going to be a sprint.
There are just 5 kilometers
I don't know
left.
if in the front
Yeah,
will make them.
attacks.
Shit, I cannot.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
I get to follow here. That sucks.
Who's gonna win? It's Alapere.
It's probably Alapere. I have no energy. I'm like Toyota. I have no power. Get the fuck out of my way, Pierre. The fuck out of my way.
1.3 to do. Fully paying. Alapere attacks. Alapere. It's Francesco.
And sprint win goes to Mikel.
Oh, Alapere gets it. Francesco second, Pierre third, and I'm fourth.
So
I don't know what.
You are secured of the win.
Let me see. Fourth place gives how much? 35 points. So that gives me 160. Alapere 160. Tiebreaker wins the group. Ross, no. Wait. That's not right. It's Grassi who wins the group, 190. Seems more appropriate. Then Alapere, then me. Solipe doesn't pass me. Yeah. I need to see Pierre. Pierre had 45 points, so he's out of the equation. So it's Alapere, me third, Alapere second, and Grassi first, if I am doing the math correctly. It is. Because I was fourth, so I get 35 points.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, tied with Alapere, but Alapere has the last race in which he wins. GG Ale.
Jeez.
This was tense. Well, of course it was a shit day for you. You kept attacking.
Indeed. So one group goes to the Joe and Frabel group with Leo Falan. Where Leo Falandre and Joe White are gonna try to attack to still secure some qualification.
Okay, where are we? I can now focus on
The Joe White group.
Group C is now final. As I was saying correctly, Francesco Grassi leads 190, Alapere second 160, the Victor third 160, Solipe fourth 135, Pierre fifth 95, Agapik sixth 93, UB7 65, and I am not Jakub is not Jakub for sure and has 36 points. This concludes one group, and I'm going to say Joe Whiteley stream, right?
Yep.
All right, here we are. A bit blurred because it's Joe streaming in 360, obviously.
Yep, I can't even see how many Ks ago. I think 34. We are on the final bit. Joe needs to win to qualify, or has a chance to qualify, because 2 first stages were not perfect.
Sorry, I was having a chat here with Ale. This is a bit blurry, indeed. I see Joe Whiteley. You said he needed a win, but he also needs a combination of results, as we spoke about.
Yes, also, yes, he needs to be.
Who's in the front?
It's Joe and Leo, I think. No, it's not anymore. It's Leo for sure in the front, but I don't know with who exactly. Trifolato maybe. And Joe goes to Trifolato and Leo Falan. And Joe gets no support from Leo.
All right, if he comes, but right now we are watching the end of group something with Joe Whiteley. And everyone's back together. We have 8 leaders here. And let's see what that final climb, well, the final before the end zone, will do. We have
now
Thomas.
Leo and Joe Whiteley in front.
These are the ones that need to win, but only one of them can pass, as we explained in any scenario. If I recall correctly, only one can win, can pass, and still needs some very favorable outcomes.
Indeed.
So it's gonna be very tense here.
Wait, someone disconnected. Looks like. So they've gone on the final play. Joe Whiteley in front of Leo. It's 40 seconds.
All right. I can't see. I don't know how you can see the gap so good because it's very blurry for me. Is it not for you?
It's really yes, but I can make some. No,
yeah,
47.
exactly.
14.
Okay, climb is starting. Let's see. I wonder if. Okay, we have Trivalato putting the place behind. I don't know if it's going to be enough or not. And now Joe is gonna try and dump Leo Falandri, but let's see if Leo is gonna take that. I don't think he will. It's a short climb. If you saved enough energy, you will be good here. The secret then is riding the descent and the positioning you need to have. So if they keep this gap, they're gonna fight between for the race.
The Edeka's joining them. Not favorable for Leo or Joe.
Well, that will put some interest into it because right now, if these two end together and one of them wins, the other being second is very beneficial to them because the second place will not pass and will be stealing points to those that might need them to pass.
Joe Whiteley. Joe Whiteley goes.
Yeah, I'm a bit in delay here, so comment to finish, please.
And Joe Whiteley wins. In front of Leo, in front of Edeka. So
Okay, I need to check my math to see how that turns out to be.
Vlad gets 4. Edika gets. So I don't think Joe is gonna pass. No, Joe is. Wait, how
Who
many?
ended third? You said-
Edika.
Okay, let me. I'll tell you actually very quickly, because I still have the thing that IMA had sent me. So this puts Joe at, where are you, Joe? Where is your group?
Joe is
C?
128.
Okay, Joe now has 128. EDK has 168. Leo Falandri is out. What did Mendes do?
Mendes is an 8.
Eighth?
Yes.
That's 5 points. Mariano?
6.
Sixth?
Yes.
35, 25, 18. I think Joe's in.
Trivelato is 4th, so count him. You have to count.
Oh,
Trivelato.
wait, that's 35 points. Trivelato does 140, and Joe is out.
Joe is out.
No,
Yes.
wait. EDK wins the
EDK
group.
is 3rd.
Trivelato is second. Wait, EDK gets the 168 points.
Yes.
Trivelato was 4th, you say.
Yes.
So he gets 35 points. He gets 140.
So Joe is out because he gets 128.
He gets 128, but if Mendes doesn't do much, Joe is third.
No, Frabo, you forget Frabo. You totally forget Frabo.
Oh, I'm not. Where's even Frabo here? Oh, Frabo was already.
135.
Yeah, Joe is out.
Joe is out.
I completely forgot Frabo. Yes, Joe Whiteley is out, and Leo Falandri is also out, which is
2 of the favorites from.
2 of the favorites for any race. I get. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to skip 2 results. Didn't I? Nothing matters. You probably already closed the lobby and everything.
2 of the main favorites are out in this.
Wow, it's so many shocking moments tonight.
Yep, and that is classics like defeated Cultists.
That's classics at its finest. Just like we predicted, there would be shit to come, and someone would take it. And Joe and Leo are 2 of them. I like to ask everyone now to come to interviews. Amara, if you could ping. I don't know if we still have any group going. I think this was the last.
You.
And there's
was it?
I was.
Hello.
It was me.
Hello, Fran. Fran, that was an interesting set of races in a very hectic group. You want to talk about what happened in our group?
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty nice night, even if the first stage for the gameplay that resulted wasn't anticipating a fun night, but the following 2 stages were really nice because they were played in a really open way. Especially like the second one was a big surprise because riders were totally destroyed 25 kilometers from the finish where the last attacks started. That was a great stage.
All right, thank you so much. Do you think that the guys that passed were the ones that deserved?
Yeah, I think so. Pierre was good in the last stage, but didn't do so good in the previous 2 stages, while the 3 Pela players passed were the most consistent along the 3 stages. So I guess it's right they passed.
All right. I was going to just checking things here. It was a very tense ending, especially for me and Ale. That ended up tied on points, and the tiebreaker was him having the best position in the stage. Do you think Pierre was excessively wheel sucking? That's the only thing I can describe it as.
At first he was, but then Ale.
I think he started working a little bit too late. Do you agree?
Yeah, that's true. But still, he worked on the incitation by Ale. So after Ale incited him to work, he started and he did a massive part in taking the break in the final kilometers. So maybe he was a bit too conservative, but still, when he
Indeed,
when he
I'm
iced
going.
up, he played well.
All right, indeed, I'm going to say that I was a bit heated with what happened in the second stage. As soon as I saw the way Ale was pretty much making the race for Yubi, I knew that was going to be the ending for it. That Ale was not going to win it, and that he pretty much just stopped me from being in the final group, which normally would be a smart play, but I knew that wasn't going to work out for him. So I was a bit heated in the third race, but the worst part, which was still fun to me, was having to do so many things at the same time. Commentating, I attacked
Yeah.
twice by mistake. I had
Yeah.
a puncture in
That's
stage
probably
2 and
not the best of
attacked by
things,
mistake.
commenting and playing.
Oh, but it was awesome. I mean, I had loads of fun.
Yeah.
I had loads of fun. So, and I still passed, which I don't think many people can say they commentated and
Yeah.
still passed in a group with
Yeah, you
Alec
deserve
and
it.
Grassi. So I'm very
You
proud
actually
of that.
deserve it.
It was a very, very hard night, but I'm very thankful for it. Thank you so much, Grassi, for being here.
Thank
Next
you.
on queue, I believe, is Swagson. Hello, Swags.
Evening.
First, remind me of your group, please, because this is very messy today. Because
Group B.
somehow someone thought it was a good idea to put fucking groups on fucking trends that I'm not following. So, could you tell me how you went on NGC, please?
Got third.
Oh, I got it now. I'm seeing. So Alders wins. So Miru, I don't know why anyone would consider Miru a favorite, but yeah, there we have it, doing sixth. A bit shocking, to be honest.
Yep.
It was hard for you to race. What happened?
I mean, I think I'm sounding like Boris Johnson here. But to be honest, it's like completely different races. It was like, I think some of the races I did. I think the second race was everything good apart from the ending where I went too late, and the lead up meant just a couple got a better launch. Yeah, it was one of those evenings. It was.
I know from my experience in my group, and it was a bunch of messy races. I mean, I remember IMA at some point giving me the info that mostly the other couple races were getting to some kind of bunch sprint, and meanwhile we were all killing each other and fighting for our lives, and definitely not having a bunch sprint. Leaders were 3 on one side, 2 in the other, stuff like that. How was your couple stage?
It was more like some had one, some had two. It was after the final sector. In the end, I just went on the attack. Because I had to at the time. Maybe followed with the right decision. To be honest, the move was absolutely spot on. Worked well.
All right.
But I'm like maybe did definitely try to make the race hard. It just didn't. It just did like some of us just end up with two, some end up with one. I did try to think about getting the 78 sprinter over, but yeah, I gave up about halfway around, realizing it was never going to work in a million years.
Well, it was messy, but you did it. And I have two questions that are of other importance before you go. The first is we have Joe Whiteley fourth, 12 points away from passing, so he is not in. Leo Falandri in seventh, not passing. Miru not passing. There's quite a few interesting names in here, and it's shocking to see they don't pass. Are you surprised with it? Okay, Joe, you can stop coughing. I'll get to you, Swags.
That's for every like Champions League, World Cup. We always end up with this of like big names going out in like round one. I think only like Champions League, I think the only experience whereby classics saw the big names pretty much go through all the way. Here it's like again completely a case of like quite a few have been obliterated.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I see one. I think only Italy and us achieved 3 players in the next round, if my eyes are not mistaking me. So I'd say overall it was a good night for us. But the most important question of the evening, and I need to get to the bottom of this, bro. How the flying fuck did you have frame rate to stream? Please explain this to me. I am still aching from those moments where we, as the usual teammates, we are streamed to each other. Where did that come from? Is it gonna last? Tell us all about it.
I don't know. But I do play on a laptop, so yeah, it probably explains everything as to why I had the world record for the most amount of frame drops in the history.
Oh man, that was I was shocked. I mentioned it so many times on the stream. It was funny, but it was good to watch. And congratulations on you passing Specs, and thank you for being here. Joe Whiteley, I know you're anxious to start talking. Please, what the fuck happened out there, man?
So we'll have to choose my words very, very
Please do.
carefully.
Like fuck.
If I speak, I am in big trouble.
No, man, speaking. You're not in big trouble. We actually want to know what happened.
Can you ask me a more specific question?
Okay, what went wrong to you in the first 2 stages, for example, as you were doing 7th and 7th, if I recall correctly, something like that?
I mean, they were both mass sprints, so yeah, I don't really know what else. I mean, maybe I could have tried to split up the group a little bit more, but I don't think A, the stage, and B, the DB.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt you just for 2 seconds to say that results are live on the stream, and we will be doing the semi-final draw live soon. Joe, back to you. Sorry.
Yeah, that's not like...
do you think you should have forced the gaps more?
Well, we did, but it's very hard, like I said, with the DB and the stage on offer. So yeah.
All right. Okay. Still, despite you not making it through, it was still a pretty good night for Great Britain. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm very happy for George, Swagson, and yourself to go through.
Thank you. I have to
I'd say out of all the road events, I'm least unhappy. Is that the right word? To be able to say to myself that I don't have to put myself through this putting again, another round of it. Well, actually, I'll be playing IMA. That's basically classics.
I suppose it's almost the same thing, yeah. Except with a different scale.
Okay, yeah.
All right, and we'll see how you do there. Yes, if you speak, you're in big trouble. We know. Let's just say you already said enough, so I get where you're coming from. We'll talk about that more during the broadcast. I hope Perry comes because I would like to make him some questions as well. Thank you for being here, Joe. I would congratulate you, but there's no reason for it. But it happens to all of us, and it certainly is not something that happens so frequently to you. But you seem to be on a row of bad streak with classics. Is it what do you think is going on there?
Nothing actually. I don't think there's
just one of those coincidences, I guess.
No, okay. I'd say out of the 3 events, it's gonna be the one that's probably gonna catch me out the most. Naturally, just the way the format is. I don't think there's very much else you can do.
All right.
If you look stunning, you look stunning. If it is, and it is, and obviously you can try to force the situation, but sometimes you just gotta accept.
All right. Thank you so much for being here, Joe. I still have one more question to you, but not now, and you'll see why. Because I want Frabo in if he's around. Frabo, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. 30 seconds for you and Joe to speak to each other. What the fuck happened, and how could you forget a player for like I don't know how many kilometers?
He attacked in last stage, and I didn't follow him.
That's not the question.
That's not the question, man.
What is the question?
How did you forget him for so long? How did you not realize sooner that he was not there?
Because I'm a clown.
All right, that's an honest answer, and that's what we look forward here, Frabo. How was your day?
Okay, to be honest, I wanted to pass as first because
Well, we all wanted that, but we're not all gonna get it. Did you pass first? I don't remember the
I
classification.
passed, but I'm not so happy
Why is that? Tell me.
because I want to do my best always because I want to demonstrate I not pass with lucky, but because I'm the strongest in my group.
All right,
Like I
that
did in
seems to be an
Stratum.
important thing for you to prove yourself. Why is that?
After I choked a lot in the last PCM, I play to demonstrate to myself that I can do my best. Otherwise, I would stop playing a PCM because I don't.
Do you think that? Oh, you're actually at the same point as me, except you're second. Do you think that it might be in your head to put unnecessary pressure on yourself?
I don't put pressure. I play to have fun, and I realize that having fun, I do my best.
All right, thank you. Thank you for being here, Frabo. Just want to say we're having the semifinal draw as we speak, and while we do it, because I'm going to keep my eye on it, is George still here? George?
Mhm.
George, so for you, are you here? I don't think he is.
Can
Okay,
I
we'll
go?
see now. Yeah, thank you for being here so
And
much, Frabo.
congrats for passing the round, by the way.
Thank you, and
And
congratulations
I
to
think
you as
you
well.
are happy because our friend Miko is out.
Oh, that's always good news. Yes, indeed.
See you guys.
By the way, this stream is sponsored by the Ban Daniel Miko movement, trying to ban Daniel Miko since 2020. Donate, join, help our cause now. Okay, we are looking at the semifinal draws now, and let's see how it goes. We have Alvizi, Aldos, Grassi, EDK, Amoxos, Bastos, Migas, whatever you Migas, Samox. There's so many names, whatever you want to call it. George Frabo, what? Sorry.
Said you're gonna get cancelled one day for trying to pronounce.
Yeah, for trying to say his name. I think I'm going to get cancelled for trying to say his name exactly. We have George, Frabo, Alepera, myself, Aqua, Chivalato, and Mighty Swagson. Criteria 1, nationality limits as IMA. 2 max 2 people from same group are allowed in the same semifinals. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see the actual draw. Grassi is drawn first. That means Frabo goes into B. Ale goes into A. The big dog, which is me, goes into B. Okay. Who's in B again? Oh, I moved Frabo. Oh, damn. It's gonna be offensive as fuck, I expect. Wait, let me see if I can get Ale and Aqua here. Because I would like to hear from them. Meanwhile, if you guys are watching the draw, please keep me posted. I'm just trying to get a couple more interviews. Because the draw takes a while, and I don't want to comment like every single sentence that Emil types. Okay, we're gonna have Ale here. Who joins? Identify yourself or get shot.
I'm wonderful.
No, this is an interview I want to listen to.
Ale, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ale, right. Congratulations on passing. That was a hectic group. I already talked a little bit about it with Fran. Wow, that was a mess, wasn't it?
Sorry?
I said that was quite the mess in our group, wasn't it?
Okay. I lost connection for a bit and I didn't hear you. Yeah, it was pretty messy, especially the first stage. I thought the climbs were harder, and I tried to squeeze the peloton a bit, but in the end it was a bunch sprint. Yeah, it was pretty messy. and I launched quite late, so didn't manage to get good points there. But then the last two stages were funnier, so I'm glad at least we had 2 out of 3 stages enjoyable.
That was close though for both you and me, and Francesco even got that first placement in the end. It was all very close. Do you think that it was because of the skill player of the levels? Sorry, the skill level of the players. I'm already tired. Or do you think it was just because there was a big mess going on?
I think a couple of factors took place. I mean, the 8 players in the group made the races a little more complicated in that manner, and then the parkour wasn't really hard enough in several critical points to make differences. So yeah, I don't know. It was hard, but it always is hard with classes. So yeah, those races are deemed to be close. So
big question here for you, Ale, and the world wants to hear it, especially Emea. What do you think about the DP? And everyone's talking about this, so please give us your honest opinion.
The DP?
Yeah.
At first, first of all, the DB has to go with a stage selection. You can separate one from another. So maybe for this stage you have a great DB, and the same DB is a bad one for another stage. So
okay, can I get a less?
Have to go.
Sorry, Ale. Sorry to interrupt you. Can I get a less political correct answer?
I think the DB was good. I like the sprinters and hill rider stats in order to make it harder to make it to the end with those riders. So but none of the stages were designed in order to.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think the stages did not fit the DB? Is that it?
Yeah, I think they didn't fit.
All right.
Because the first one was really soft, so everyone could pass with anyone. So the goal was to make it harder for the sprinters to pass, and it was not a hard task. And then the second one, it was so hard that it was obvious it's going to be an sprint between 84 couple guys. So, but I'm not mad at that stage, because if made hard, it could pan out as being interesting. So.
I doubt anyone is mad about it. We just want to know. That's a good point you make. That I like the intervention. Whether I agree or not is another thing. That's not a bad point at all. That you say that any DB can be good if there's a set of stages that goes with it. That's actually a very good point. And thank you for your honest opinion. By the way, it's always appreciated. Also, congratulations on your successful return to PCM so far, winning Scalatore, round 2 of Classics and Champions. Are you having fun again?
Yeah. Tonight I didn't have much fun, but
yeah, well,
but
it was
it's
messy.
Classics. Normally it happens this way.
It's
but
never meant to be fun.
yeah, no, not like that. But yeah,
you know what I mean.
Last 2 stages were pretty acceptable and pretty tasty, and were hard. Yeah, but I don't know. In Scalatore, I had that much fun that I had really high expectations for today.
I think Scalatore is always one of the most amazing competitions because, let's face it, I mean, I'm not going to say all of us, but most of us love the actual mountains, and a competition made fully of them, that's always fun. Thank you so much for being here, Ale. I'm now going to reveal the draw for the semifinals.
Okay. Thank you for having me, and thank you for streaming all groups.
All right, thank you so much. Semifinal A, we have Matteo Alvisi and Francesco Grassi. Amogos, Bossos, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Ale Pere, that was just here talking to me seconds ago. Aqua and wait. Yeah, this seems correct. Ale Pere, Aquarius, and Trivalato. Semifinal B, we have Alders, EDK, George, Frabo, the big dog. No, this isn't right. Is this right, Am I?
Yep, it is right.
You have 3 Brits in one. Aren't there nationality rules to Spanish? What the fuck is this, man? Please explain.
Apparently, there's a.
Please explain
rule
immediately.
There's a rule that precedes that is more important. So, basically, a maximum 2 people playing together.
That's messy as fuck, but okay, I don't distrust you, so it's fine. I'm going to repeat again without pretending to be shocked this time, because I was actually shocked, to be honest. We have Alvizi, Grassi, Negus, Amoxos, Bassos. I'm going to get banned one day saying this guy's name. Alepere. Yeah, Basso. Alepere, Aquarius, and Trivalato. Semifinal A. Semifinal B. Alders, EDK, George, Bravo, the Big Dog, and Swagson. If you think you are watching the British National Championships, you are probably not that. And we all know how I did there, so
yeah, there we go. Goodbye.
All right, guys, it was a pleasure having you all here tonight. Big thanks to Dida More for sticking with me in this almost all-nighter, and EMEA, obviously, for being part of the organization with Grassi, for directing to us, Fiti for joining us at the beginning, and he had to go. And as last words, I just want to say, wait, I'm getting some. Okay, EMEA's just communicating because he needs to communicate, and this is actually helpful to know that he won't be streaming tomorrow and Sunday as he will be unavailable.
Oh no! Anyway.
Anyway.
Joe. Everyone say goodbye to Joe.
Anyway, all I want to say is that it was extremely minus 50 points for Swags in the semifinals, by the way, and minus 100 for Joe in any other discipline at the moment.
That was a bit toxic. I agree.
Okay. Seriously speaking, I just want to say it was an extremely busy night for me, commentating, playing, firemen in all the fires that were there. But it was extremely fun and entertaining. And somehow I actually managed to pass while doing all of that. That doesn't sound like a me thing. And we definitely need to check that file for hacks. So, that's it. Thank you so much to everyone. I don't know if Emma has something to add. What? All right. Do you want to say something more, Emma? Any communication before we go? Oh, you mean one? Oh, okay, I can do that. Just a quick reminder of the semifinals once again. Semifinal A. Alvizi from Italy, Grassi from Italy, Bastos from Slovakia, Alepere and El Presidente Aquarius from Spain. That's not a typo, they're both there. And Trivalato from Germany. Semifinal B places Alders from Colombia, EDK from Portugal, Frabo from Italy, and then George the Big Dog and Swagson from mighty Great Britain. So there's a good chance that at least one of us passes, I hope. Then there's it's classics and we might all screw up. Who knows?
What is actually even the parkour? I swear.
Fuck if I know. I mean, like I said, I think it was to Joe and a few guys that were here before the stream started. Someone came to ask me right before the stream started, so did you do recon on the parkours? Bro, I don't even know if I have the fucking DB installed, let alone reconning. Nah, man, I don't have time for that. Yeah. So that describes my experience of what I knew of the stages. That was 0. And we just want to say before we go, a special thanks. We've made 3 hours of live streaming for all of you. Thank you so much. And we are closing now. Be sure to join. I don't know when the next stream is. Might be tomorrow if there's a team. Might be Saturday. Might be Monday. I don't know. We'll see. And thanks for being here. We're going to close. Good night to all. This was the Champions League Day 1.